Welcome everyone to the first qualifying final. We've got a big clash between Geelong and Carlton here at GMHBA Stadium. Hosting your match preview today is Golden Breno.
Yeah, that's right, Gately. As you can see, the road to glory for these teams is on screen now. And the winner goes through to a home prelim final, and the loser will play the GWS or the Brisbane Lions. But what a final we have here tonight.
Both these teams are in reasonable form coming in, especially if you look at Carlton and what they've been able to do after the bye. They won 7 in a row at one point and really seemed to fly into the top 4 in the later half of the year.
And the Cats finished on top of the table, and as you can see, they won the last encounter between these sides, holding off a last quarter charge from the Blues to get home by just 5 points in the end.
Yeah, it really has us poised for what should be a great contest here today, and there's a number of players that could decide the contest. Have you got your eye on anyone, Breno?
Yeah, Charlie Curnow has been the player for me. If you have a look at the numbers, he's the Coleman medalist, number 1 in the comp for contested marks and marks inside 50. He's built for the big stage. Can't wait to see what he does here tonight.
Tonight is really massive. Whoever loses will have to win in Perth or Adelaide to get to the big dance, and that's going to be tough ask for anyone.
Alright, Goat, who wins and by how much?
I'm going to go Carlton in a close one by 12 points.
Yeah, look, I'm in agreement with you there. I'm going Carlton by 3 goals.
We can't wait for the action to begin.
Yes! Let's go! Alright, if the frame rate's terrible, restart gate's 100% going to be a legitimate thing, because this could be absolutely intense! Let's go! Umpire Matty Nichols in the middle of the ground. Sam Doherty for the Blues at the toss of the coin. Big crowd here for this final between Geelong and the Blues, or at least as many people as you can fit in this shoebox of a stadium. Dangerfield and Simpson going at it, but let's get it underway. It's Cruiser versus Smith in the middle, and we're underway in what is going to be a crazy game of football, I think. The Cats with the opening clearance. Menzel gets run down from behind, and now it's Cruiser out to Simpson. Now we can find Doherty on the wing, and they're away. Short ball over the top finds Murphy. He goes again over the top. Levi, we pushed him forward. What is he thinking early? That's not a great decision. And he might have turned it over. We'll get a ball up on the wing. What a hot start from both these sides. We'll see McCarthy coming from the ground. Menegola into the game. 18 minutes, no score in the opening term. It's been tense footy. Murphy bursts out of there towards Curnow. And Thurlow does a nice job there, but that's a dangerous kick as Mackay puts on the pressure. Dow and Petrevsky-Seaton also. Now Curnow can recover it. Snap onto the right boot and miss the lot. Jeez. Oh, some strange decision-making down back from the Cats. And even that is a strange one, a drop mark. Now they're just under immediate pressure working it out of defence. Dale Thomas picks it up, gets a handball away. They take advantage. Here's Dow. Steps around one. Does he kick the first goal of the game? He sets it up to O'Brien. And Lockie O'Brien puts through the opening score of the game. The crowd goes wild here at GMHBA Stadium. Plenty of Carlton fans have made the trip here. Blitzarv's off as well. He needs a spell. Duncan onto the ground for the Cats. Can they find a way to settle themselves in this game? Carlton have looked more dangerous going forward. Here's Dangerfield inside 50 to Menegola, who I think is going to be dangerous now that he's come onto the ground. And he lines up and he's hit the post. Gets it towards their other old captain in Curnow. Oh, not Curnow. It's Murphy. They've got the numbers here, the Blues. Little one over the top to Petrevsky-Seaton. He can play on immediately. And he can line up and put through another. Oh, that's 2 to the Blues. Oh, what a shot. It was beautiful play. Carlton created the 2-on-1 and the overlap. And it gave Sam Petrevsky-Seaton some room to move under no pressure whatsoever. So the Blues by 11 points to start this qualifying final off. As Dangerfield gets another clearance. He loads up from about 75 metres out. Oh dear. And he's hit the post. That's 2 posters for the Cats. But have a look at where Danger has this shot from. 5 metres inside the centre square. Cramery can send it back inside. 50 for the Cats, but that's quarter time. And it's the Blues with a 10-point lead at the break. Very pleased with that. Murphy and, Cruiser got in the hole. Was able to put a fist on. Oh, man down there for the Blues. I think it was Paulson got knocked over, and now Menzel has an opportunity to go. And he's kicked an absolute goal. So the Cats kick their first goal of the game with Casbolt going forward, and he's done a fantastic job. But a turnover cause to the Cats. They go inside 50 with a nothing kick. This might be something, though. On the right foot, it's Holland Smith. And he snapped a goal. The Cats have the lead. So they lead it by 2 points. Selwood onto the ground. And this is just all in at this centre bounce. Dangerfield gets a handball up. Now the Cats have some fluent ball movement. Stanley's kick at goal is good. 3 in a row. Heads it up towards the middle of the ground. They go forward again. I think it's Smith this time. Finds Dangerfield. He's been massive. Do you reckon he'll have a ping from here, Danger? He had a shot from about 80 odd out earlier in the match. And he's gone long with this one. Oh boy, that's massive. So the Cats have kicked, 4 goals in a row now. Or is it 5 in a row? It's 4 in a row. They lead it by 13 points after trailing by 10 at the opening change. And we're not far off half-time. And on the siren of half-time, Selwood's kicked another. Right on the siren, a bit of a junk time goal for the Cats. They kicked 5 unanswered in that quarter, won the contested possessions by 14. It was a absolute shellacking there. The tackle pressure continued from our end, but we just couldn't get our hands to the footy. And that is where this game is being won and lost right now. Henderson's had 16, Danger's had 12, and Blitzar's 14 as well. This is difficult because we had such a good start, but then they managed to get back on top in that second term, alright? Like, I understand what we're doing is okay, but you've just got to find more of the ball. You've got to be harder at the contest. You can't wait for them to get first use on the footy. I mean, the pressure we're putting on them is fantastic, but we need to win that contested ball. That's the big number here that is turning this around for the game. They are absolutely smashing us in that area. If we can win that contested ball, I know we can beat them on the outside, and I know we can win this match. The Cats, with a 5-1 second term. Can the Blues start the second half well? Oh, Mackay has yet to touch the ball in this game, and he dropped the pill there. Now Selwood goes forward. That's not 15. He finds Smith. He goes to Hall and Smith, but Wiedering's been good so far. Simpson now Wiedering again. Went towards Curnow, but back off the deck. Now the pressure from the Cats. Danger had it again. We can't let him have another one. Oh, he stepped around one and went on the left. Danger's got another. What is with this man? He's absolutely possessed. Oh, geez, if Harry Mackay had any sort of impact on this game. The big key forwards for the Blues, Curnow and Fish and Mackay, have done nothing so far. They need to find a way to get into this contest. Geelong with 6 goals in a row. It's slipping away from the Blues. And after such a promising start, the turnaround from the Cats and Dangerfield again. So the Blues under extreme pressure, both in the field and on the scoreboard. Dangerfield again. Jeez, we stopped him this time, but he got it off to Selwood and he kicked a goal. And the Blues have no answer. From the middle, Guthrie got it out of there, but Wiedering does a superb job. Gets it to Thomas. Quick ball movement by the Blues. Goes long to Charlie Curnow. Can he get on the end of this? He can. Oh, kick the ball. Oh, yes. You should have had a shot there, you big goose. Now the Blues... Oh, I thought we were away. Guthrie, you are gotta be kidding. So that's 8 in a row to Geelong. The Blues kicked the first 2 of the game. And 8 in a row to the Cats. After Carlton dominated the first term. Yeah, that is a free kick. Alright. Can we turn this game around? Get in there, Casbolt. Yes. Sends it forward. Curnow. That's exactly what they were looking for. The first of hopefully many for the Blues. Charlie Curnow puts it through. And Levi Casbolt into the game. It's a 5-goal Geelong lead, which we've seen is gettable. This Carlton side have had crazy comebacks this season. Good pressure again from Levi. Gets us a stoppage just outside forward 50. Murphy absolutely poleaxed there. And Smith can run through the middle of the ground. Sends it inside 50 to Hall and Smith. And he lines up and he's kicked the goal. So the Blues, their momentum shafted after just 1 goal before the Cats got themselves back on the board. Oh, out of the middle. Come on, this has got to be another scoring opportunity. O'Brien on the right. Is it going to go all the way? We need a lucky bounce. Oh, Petrevski-Seton went off the deck and he missed. Turn this over. I reckon you can, Samuel. Forward pressure from the Blues. And another goal. So they kicked 2 of the last 3 now. We've got to take every little win we've got. Can the Blues get another before 3/4 time? Can they get a couple more? Handball to Doherty. Big cruiser. Got a handball to Casbolt. To Petrevski-Seton. To Curnow, who slams another one through. The momentum is building for the Blues. That's 3 of the last 4. Margin back to 23. They're closing this gap. Are away. Get there, Jacob Wiedering. You absolute gun. Rode the bump, then send it forward for Levi on the lead. He can go forward again. It's a 1-on-1. Petrevski-Seton thinks he's got the pace to outdo Kolodjasny. Off the deck. Oh, they've got another turnover here, the Blues. Can they make the most of it? Casbolt wins the free. Casbolt wins the free. He's a long way from home, but can he kick it? It's going to be long. 1-on-1. Curnow! Oh, ho, ho. All of a sudden, the Blues with another. And don't they get around him? So the Blues have kicked 3 in a row. They got 4 of the last 5. The margin is 17 points to the Cats. And it's going to be another Carlton Centre clearance. There can't be long before 3/4 time. Lockie O'Brien goes with a short ball. Curnow and Petrevski-Seton on the lead, but it's Curnow who marks. This for 4 in a row, I think. Or 5 in a row. And Curnow puts it through. An extraordinarily long quarter. 35 minutes. So the Blues have got it back to just 11 points. Game high lead of 38 to the Cats. Massive final term. A 5-goal to 4 quarter from the Blues, including 5 of the last 6 goals of the term after the Cats kicked the opening 3 goals, and it looked like the game was absolutely finished. It's going to be a massive final term. Geelong by 11. The Blues are coming. They've kicked 4 in a row. And we'll get a repeat stoppage for this final term. Petrevski-Seton out the back. Can he get it? It's a 2-on-1. Pressure from Dow. Oh, he's just absolutely munged it. That's on the full. It's coming back. Oh, we're going to send this one back inside forward 50. Curnow in a 1-on-1. Curnow in a 1-on-1. Charlie Curnow puts it within a 5-point margin. The Blues have 5 in a row. The pressure is rising right now. Game on. It went back to Curnow. There's pressure everywhere. No one wants to pick the ball up cleanly. Mackay to Daisy Thomas. Launches from 50 to Curnow. Oh, superb effort again. A superb hit-up pass. And Charlie Curnow gives the Blues the lead. They've come from nowhere. Can Geelong respond? A spot in the prelim on the line as Cruiser goes well to Casbolt. Inside 50, Curnow on the lead again. He's got him. He's tearing this game to shreds. And he's kicked another. He's got 7. It's the Blues with a 7-point lead. And the Cats haven't scored a goal since midway through the third term. But that all changes now. Zach Smith goes bang from 50. We've played over, 20 minutes in the final term. And the Cats through the middle again. Long shot at goal. He's offline. Wiedering had an absolute game and a half tonight, and he gets it again. Cats trying to go off the deck as they go forward. Harry Taylor's missed, but a handy point. Bruiser has to put the tackle on, and he did it beautifully. And a big kick from the Cats is from Selwood, and he's got the goal. Oh, it's a 7-point Geelong lead now. It's turned around again. Oh, Jesus, just absolute nightmare everywhere. I'm under so much heat. Oh, I can't take it anymore. Oh, I'm panicking. The Cats with 3 in a row. They lead it by 13 points. Is there one more surge left for the Blues? 30 minutes played, final term. Is there a chance? You got to kick the goal. The Cats fans go crazy here at Cardinia Park after they pulled off a 13-point win over the Blues, who came so hard. Oh dear, oh dear. The disappointed Carlton outfit leave the ground. We smashed him in contested ball in that quarter. I think Dangerfield was just too much for us in the end. Although he didn't have any of it in the last quarter. We shut him down after halftime. Charlie Curnow kicked 7 goals. Wiedering was probably our best player. Danger wins the 3, Curnow with the 2. So, the Cats got up over the Blues. The Giants knocked off the Lions. The Bombers were beaten by the Gold Coast Suns. And the West Coast Eagles move into the prelim final with a win over the Power. So we'll have a semi-final in China. Kingy says, did you just run out of gas towards the end? Oh, look, it was obviously a massive performance by the guys in that second half. I think, obviously, there was just some really big, strong performances by those Geelong boys in the last few moments. I mean, we'll learn from that experience. We were in the game, we were up in our noses in it till the very end. It was just that last 5-10 minutes that we weren't able to put it away and really finish the game off. I thought it was a little bit disappointing we couldn't get our game on our terms for the first, 45 minutes, half an hour. But after that, that's really all it was. Yeah. Any lineup changes for the semi-final? Look, I don't think we'll change the team too much. I think it'll more so be around the structure of the team. I thought in the second half we tried a few things that worked really effectively. We were able to put some guys in some positions which worked. I thought Levi Casbolt was great. I thought Jacob Wiedering played his best game for the club, and it really was a strong performance all around from many of those guys. With the big gun out in Cripps, do you think the loss of the spiritual leader will affect the team's performance? Oh, look, it's interesting. It's hard to say because I think obviously he's still there having a big impact off the field, which is obviously great from our perspective. He's always been that massively clutch player in those moments. Obviously, Charlie Curnow today, 7 goals in a final. That's pretty much unheard of for a young kid, and to be able to put a game like that together in a time where we needed someone to stand up was great. So I think, there are guys emerging in without Cripps. There are people emerging, and it is being a big deal, yeah.